Hello, my name is Clara Holland, and today I will be pitching to you a modern adaptation of The Pirates of Penzance, an opera by Gilbert and Sullivan. Let's begin. In the original opera, Frederick's apprenticeship with the pirates ends on his 21st birthday. The pirate's life is not for he, and he leaves the ship with his nanny Ruth. Yeah, a nanny, I don't know how to tell you. On the beach, Fred proposes to marry Ruth, but only if she is the most beautiful person on earth, because he has never met another woman before in his life. So of course, Ruth gets discarded like trash when he meets a beautiful group of sisters who all reject him, except Mabel, and they instantly fall in love. The pirates, upset that Frederick left them, storm the beach and capture the women, intending to marry them by force. But their father is the Major General, and he objects to his daughters being married against their will, obviously. The Major General convinces the pirates to let them go by lying that he is an orphan, because pirates code, they can't be mean to orphans, I guess. Later, the police arrive and ask for Frederick's help to arrest the pirates. But Ruth and the Pirate King tell Frederick that even though he was supposed to be a pirate apprentice until his 21st birthday, he was born on a leap day, so he's actually only 5 years old, and joins the pirates again, because his morals are just that manipulable. So the pirates attack the Major General's house, but somehow they lose after this big old fight. So the pirates beg for mercy in the name of Queen Victoria, and Ruth reveals that the pirates are in fact noblemen. Not sure why they didn't plead that in the first place, but the Major General lets his daughters marry the pirates because they're noble, and everyone lives happily ever after. Now, in the original opera, Ruth, the nanny, was tasked with finding an apprenticeship for Frederick, but instead of signing him off to a pilot, she signs him off to a pirate. But obviously that would never happen in modern days, so in my adaptation, Ruth and Frederick get kidnapped by the Pirates of Penzance in classic pirate fashion. The pirates put them up for ransom, but they actually like them so much that they wanted to keep them, so they make a deal with the local government of Penzance to give Frederick back on his 21st birthday, and the rest of the events of the opera play out as normal. So with that, let's hop into the design. As stated before, our Pirates of Penzance will be set in modern-day Somalia instead of Cornwall, England. The set will be simple and take place in the Somalian forest next to a local river, visually very similar to the Jungle Book set, as seen in comparison with this version from 1908. These are a few examples of what the pirates' traditional designs look like, but we're looking more into something like this. With the guns and the dirty, ill-fitted clothes, we're seeing stains, we're seeing rust, etc. Our Pirate King will be portrayed by somebody with the same vibes as Eddie Murphy. I'm really feeling this light beige for him, like the t-shirt with the splattered mud, the bandana especially. I'm digging the cargo pants vibe, the musty, distressed denim jacket. I imagine our Pirate King with these long, elegant dreadlocks in a half-up, half-down style, kind of an homage to the Captain Jack Sparrow look. I imagine Sandra Oh playing Ruth, the nanny. We have that spunk and that beauty, but not too conventionally attractive that it makes sense for Frederick to think that she's hideous in comparison to Mabel and her sisters. We've got that messy but clean look. She's resourceful, Swiss Army knife, canvas satchel, combat boots, etc. She is a caretaker, so I imagine that none of her clothes are actually ripped. They're all patched and mended, preferably with a pirate-like fabric like bandana or something. Frederick, our lead, will be played by Logan Lerman, because there is no other man on the planet. Need I say more? He's giving bad boy. It's giving I can fix him, and he's ready to repent. He's ready to be fixed. He's rugged enough that it gives off an initially intimidating vibe, but his white shirt tells you that he's a virgin, canonically. He's an ex-pirate, that's why he's wet. No other reason. Mabel will be played by Sabrina Carpenter, or a Sabrina Carpenter equivalent. Mabel is quirky and different. She's not like her other sisters. Sidetracking for just a moment, this is what her sisters look like. The top right picture speaks for itself. It's giving H&M mannequin. It's giving copy-paste. I imagine a lot of like light, pure pastel colors to contrast the deeper, darker, dirtier pirates that they'll eventually end up with. Anyways, Mabel is wearing denim overalls in contrast to her sister's polyester cotton blend capri leggings, because she's a bit rougher than the rest and to rougher men. She's serving YN messy buns. She's serving vintage 2010 silly bands and platform Doc Martens, you know what I mean? Major General Stanley, father of Mabel and 5 to 10 others, will be played by Tony Award-winning Nathan Lane. The Major General style is not too different from the original, I guess because the military hasn't really changed their look over the past 2 centuries, but what makes his fit different from the rest is I want him to wear an obscene amount of war medals. Last and certainly least is the Sergeant of Police. Even in the 19th century, they portrayed police officers as total twats, which is great, ACAB. I want Donald Glover to play this role because I feel as though he has the right distorted swagger and movement capabilities that it requires. These are photos of African police officers. I like them having that giant label that says police, and I want Donald to have those slutty little shorts for the same reason that I want his hat to actually just be his hair, because it's funny. I've run out of time, but if you like what you see, hit subscribe and send me money so we can actually make this happen. Tally ho.